Alright, so let's try this here. Whoa, what the? Oh, come on. Damn, I knew I was gonna fucking time. Ah, I was doing so good. Oh, come on. Ooh, that was close. Oh, come on, man. That's some doohickey nonsense. Oh. What the hell? It just jumped like straight up. Why won't... This is fucking frustrating. Whoa. Oh. All right, now, whew. Oh, shit. What? What? Stop moving. Oh, shit. Hey, what's up?
I said, what up? What you man? What's good? What's good?
I am sitting here playing on this, Fortnite game.
Oh, you on Fortnite?
Yeah. I completely forgot about this PK.
Oh, yeah, shit, don't trip, man. Don't trip. Shit, it's all good. It's all good, man. How
Yeah.
long you been on Bigo, man?
Almost, well, this July it'll be 2 years.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, you been on here for a minute.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you an OG at this shit.
Not really. Just, come on, I have fun. You know, that's what it's about, really. Just having fun and talking to people and conversating and, oh, shit, there we go. Yeah, and that's really what I like to do. Like, I don't worry about PKs and all that as much as I used to and everything like that. Yo, what's up, Lil One? How's it going?
Wow, what made you not want to do PKs or not even trip about a PK? What
Um,
up, sis?
I don't know. You just kind of get in a mood. I'd rather just focus on doing content than having to worry about taking 20 minutes, you know, out of the time to not do, um, you know, because a lot of the times, like, you won't
Smoke?
meet people. Do I smoke? No, not as much.
No.
Oh.
No, I was speaking to somebody. I was speaking to my partner in the comments, my brother.
Oh, okay. I was like, nah, not as much.
Hey, thank you, brother Smoke. Thank you.
But yeah, like it's for me, it's just about having fun on Bigo again. That's what I'm trying to make it. You know, with every time I start to have fun, we always have these setbacks that Bigo wants to throw in the mix, and you know, rewriting rules and or not rules, but pay stuff, and it's not fun to stress out over that stuff anymore. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I'd rather just deal with content and do my cooking shows and all these other new shows that I kind of have planned now, and stuff like
Okay.
that. Do some,
So you got your cooking show going?
yeah, and then I got some other things that I got coming back. Like, I have my Papa's Plinko lottery and stuff like that I do, and yeah, I'm bringing that back. Got a couple new kind of. I don't even know how to describe this show. It's got a little bit of everything. It's kind of whatever I feel like doing that day. If it's cooking, I kind of want to, maybe do some cooking segments on it, but I don't want it to be focused on cooking because, that's what I do in my other stuff. I want it to be focused on more on, like when I do like reviews and stuff like that, whether it's different food reviews or movie reviews, do different things in the entertainment, stuff like that. Just a different side. What about you, man? What do you do on here?
I talk, man. I'm a reality talker. I talk reality. Uh,
Okay, okay.
different things, music reviews. Also, I am an artist myself, so I do music myself. Um, I have music out there, Tidal, Spotify.
Word.
Amazon Music, iTunes, Deezer, pretty much anywhere that you can download, stream, and find music.
Okay, what kind of
So,
music?
hip hop, reality rap is what they call it today.
Uh,
Gangster rap is what they called it back in the day. Street rap is what they really, kind of like set it in that realm of.
so like when I think of reality rap, right? I think of more things like Common and
Conscious rap.
conscious rap. That's what I was thinking. I couldn't think of the
That's
name.
conscious. Yeah, see,
Yeah,
that's conscious, like Kendrick Lamar, Common.
Kendrick. Yeah, Kendrick. Yeah,
J. Cole. Like, don't get me wrong, I get on that level. Lyrical style, I can get on that level. And I do that. I can bust out, and I do have a couple of songs that will fit in the category of conscious rap. I haven't put them out yet. They are working their way out there. But yeah, I'm more like when I say like street rap, reality rap, you got to think more like
Pac.
the NWAs, the Ice Cubes,
So
the
Pac.
Snoop Dogs, the Tupac, the
Yeah,
Mozzys,
yeah. Yo,
you know,
that's like when it comes to Pac, like he was my fave. Like I got my cross because of him, and like
okay.
and like when I was younger, I got to meet him back in the day, but that's a whole
Yeah,
different
Pac,
story.
cool dude, man. Where you from?
I live in Washington State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I met Pac too when I was younger, man. He was a cool dude.
yeah,
Real cool dude. Down to earth, man. Lots of energy.
yeah. I mean,
Lots of energy.
when you meet him in real life, he's like definitely different. And maybe it was because I was a kid. I don't know, but it was way different than what you see
Bree,
of him.
what up? What up, Queen? Thank you for the chaps.
10:53:79. 10:53:79.
I haven't even shared this live, have I?
10,
Hey, thank you,
50,
Bree. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that.
10,
This is a
53.
60% Groundhog Day PK, y'all.
Is
So,
that what that one is? Holy shit, I didn't realize that.
whatever you guys can send, please believe it will be coming back. It will be coming back. It will be coming back. So, whatever is dropped on this PK will be coming back. I mean, I haven't got paid yet, y'all. So, my
Yeah.
agency hasn't got paid yet. But you guys know it's coming back. So, with that being said, you know what's up. Hey, appreciate that, brother Smoke.
Yeah, I haven't shared either. Like it's just easier for me not to share. I didn't realize this was a 60% though. Yeah, I totally didn't realize it was a 60% PK. Let's see.
Thank you. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate that.
Let's see.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate that.
Let's see.
Yes.
Copy.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I have to submit these videos for this YouTube qualifying thing that I'm doing for Fortnite. Why? Oh, I gotta pick a person here.
Right, you heard that long ass echo, sis?
There
You
was
said you doing a YouTube, like a contest or something?
yeah. It's goddamn, that girl look good. Never watched her stuff, but I'm about to select with her, man. Shit, there's a couple of these Fortnite gamers that, man, she look cool too. Damn. I know. Yeah. Damn, this girl, she's from Brazil, but she looks Asian.
Yeah, we got more female gamers today than we ever had.
Yeah. You know what? I'll play with her. I'll put her on my list. Maybe I'll be able to get lucky and be able to play with her. Like I've never seen who she is before, so let's see. Your challenge has been recorded a few times at another time. So I guess I could just keep playing. I don't know how many I'm able to play on here. Let me go check out her page, actually. Let's see, Chop. What's her name? At another time. Oh. Let's see. Me. So what do you got planned? Anything else for like that? You know that you got planned on doing up on here or anything like that, or?
Well, that's pretty much the only thing I do at the moment. It's just like I said, review music. I have my own little segment on Tuesdays that'll take place at 2 p.m. PST. That's called the Conflict.
Okay.
So the Conflict is basically talking about any and everything. It might piss you off. It's gonna ruffle your feathers. That's why it's called the Conflict. I call it my piss you off segments.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Talk about all truth. We're gonna talk about all truth, all things truth, reality, so forth, all, regardless of whether you like it or not.
Man, I think
that's just the way it is.
I think those are one of the topics that I love talking about because, like, for me, I think if you can have a conversation, right, with somebody that, especially if somebody disagrees with what you do, and you guys can have a civil topic without cussing at each other or talking about each other's mamas or whatever, you know what I mean? Then that's where you're able to see from the other person's point of view. You know what I mean? But when there's all this yelling that's going on, that's not a conversation. Nobody's going to change each other's mind. It's going to become too defensive.
Yeah, it turns into an argument. Disagreements and stuff like that. I can't. And that's the thing. Like, that's why when I start off with the conflict, I originally wanted to do a panel, but then I was like, you know what? Because the conflict is just going to be, like I said, it's me talking. It's me talking about all kind of reality, all kind of stuff. Like I said, all kind of issues, whatever's in the news, entertainment, music, whatever's going on in the world. Just issues that we need to talk about. I'm going to talk about it. So, I would open up the panel, but I wouldn't open up the panel until the end.
Right.
So at the end is when you open up the panel to get the feedback. You get the feedback, you get your disagreements. Whoever has a disagreement with our brother Greg, whoever has a disagreement and stuff like that, then you speak on that. You speak on your disagreement. But when the reality hits you in the face, because I know in today's society everybody likes to come with a opinion. And the opinion, there's nothing wrong with an opinion. The problem with the opinions of today is that people like to give their opinions over facts and think that their opinion should hold weight.
Yeah.
Your opinion cannot hold weight over facts. And that's when people need to get the understanding and the settlement in that, hey, okay, my opinion is my opinion, but it's not factual.
Yep.
And you have people out here who will argue and get mad because their opinion may not be holding weight, and that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm gearing up for, because I'm gonna have a million people that's going to give me their opinion and their thought about what they may think. And at the end of the day, the truth don't give a fuck about your opinion.
Yep. Like the second you start to have to add the word "I think" in there, it really, doesn't really hold water, like you say, because facts. 2 + 2 will always equal 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't change that. You just can't. No matter new math or not, you can't change the fact that 2 + 2 = 4. So, like, that's why I always try to deal with facts. I mean, it's good to hear somebody else's opinions and somebody else's thought on things because, everybody sees things different. You can read the same book, right, and come out with different opinions about it. But the fact is, you're going to come out with certain opinions that are the same, right? Or certain facts, I should say, that are the same. The book is the same amount of pages, the same amount of words, the same. Those things are the same. And you can't undo those. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, that's what I deal with facts, whether or not they go in my favor or not. And I've had many discussions where I've been proven wrong about a lot of shit. But that's just because I kind of started letting my own judgment cloud those facts, and you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, no matter how ugly the fucking facts are. You know what I mean? And with a lot of the topics in today's society, man, it just I've gotten in many discussions about this. You know, whether it's you know what, I don't even want to bring up topics on here because you know what I'm saying, we just having a good conversation, but like
it's crazy. I get what you're saying. You know, and that's where people need to like I said, separate themselves. Because that's where a debate turns into an argument. Because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the person who's giving their opinion, who's going to be the upset individual about, you know, not being heard or maybe understood, or maybe, you know, not just, you know, getting their point across, right? And it's like, it ain't the point that you can't get the point across. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Quinn. I appreciate that. It ain't the point that you can't get your point across. It's more about, you have to get your point across with the facts. Like, I can't sit here and argue and say, hey, well, in my opinion, like we was talking the other day, Brother Greg, in my opinion, the sky is purple. Right? I can't give you, in my opinion, the sky is purple. In my opinion, the sky is camouflage. You understand? Like, that's in my opinion, right? But the reality is, you always talk about reality.
Yeah, I mean,
there's the separation of realities, but then there's one solid reality, and then there's one separated reality, right? You have separated reality, then you have solid reality. We all look up in the sky and we see what? A blue sky. Now, we all know that scientifically the sky is not really blue. If you're educated on that, then you know that the sky is not really blue.
Yeah, but just all this atmosphere and
the earth, the ocean and all that, it reflects blue, right?
Yeah.
But so you know, that right there is like, that's a solid reality, right? That's a solid reality.
Yeah.
That the sky is blue. We all look up and we see that blue unless you're colorblind.
Yeah.
We all see that blue.
Facts.
Right? Now, if one person sees camouflage, right, in their mind, they're 100% correct, and they're going to argue you down about that. You're in a room full of 1,000 people that's all telling you that the sky, sir, is blue. Because of this, it's really this, you know, it's really green. And this, you know, okay, but you're going to argue down people, right? In a room, you got 1,000 people that's all here, solid reality. You're the only person who's using your opinion to try to go ahead and solidify, you know, your stance. You can't do that. You know, and that's where the debate can turn into an argument. You know, because either you're going to accept the reality here that you're not correct, or you're going to go ahead and just based upon your own personal feeling that you are, and you see what you see, and you don't give a damn what nobody else say. And some people are like that.
Yeah.
You know, some people are like that. Some people don't give a damn about what the next person says, and you know, don't care about, even though it's plainly in their face and they see, they don't care.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, and these are lost individuals that we have out here in this society. We have a lot of lost individuals out here in society like that, you know, where they don't care. They will, you know,
it's their way.
They'll argue their, you know, they will make themselves look like an ass. What's up, Easy?
Yeah.
Make themselves look like an ass.
No.
Just because you want to be right.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I can kind of argue for, though, is that facts can be manipulated. Yeah. Facts can be manipulated to a certain extent, depending on certain variables. Like when you're looking at numbers, right? So you do have to really do research on those facts about, you know, when you start spitting them, have things to back up your backup. You know what I mean? Because even if you have one thing, you know, if somebody else can disprove those facts, and not to say that those facts are wrong, but those facts can be manipulated depending on, let's just say you're doing a number count on something. Well, how were those counts done? Were they done in a wide spectrum of things? Were they done?
Definitely be
Like, were they done in a wide spectrum? Were they done
I appreciate you.
evenly? There's just so many things that can mess up certain facts of something. So it's just like you have to have backup of your backup, you know, and it sucks, but it is what it is, you know.
Hey, we doing good, Easy. Salute to you. Hey, I salute to you, Easy. Hey, I agree with you, Chef. I agree with you, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. You gotta have. That's what they tell you when you're coming and you're delivering your, even in the case, right? Perfect example. When you're in the court of law, you can't just go into the court of law and just babble it out. You know, you can't just go in there with a whole bunch of hearsay words. They call it hearsay, right?
Yep.
You gotta have something to bag up and corroborate with what you're saying, right?
Yep.
So let me have something to bag me up while I'm sitting here stating what I'm saying. It's like if I sit here and tell you that my favorite rapper is, or you know, I feel like, perfect example. I got into it with somebody about a versus one time. It was an E40 versus Too Short thing, right? And them dudes is buddies, like they buddies, right?
Yeah.
But based upon the person's, hey, oh Lord,
Oh damn! Drop it. Y'all thought I was really gonna get a snipe, didn't y'all? I saw somebody talking about there was people gonna snipe for me or something like that. Like I didn't share, like not once, like not at all.
hey,
That's awesome.
thank you, sis. Thank
Yeah,
you, brother Greg.
yeah,
You know, she
congratulations.
said,
Yeah, I don't try to like let people like I'll let you know if I'm gonna throw down on a PK or not. Like one, I didn't even know it was a 60% PK, so like I didn't even share it. But like I try not to have surprises. Like if there wasn't somebody that had already thrown, more than likely nobody was gonna throw, especially if I hadn't shared it. So. But I mean, you can't help though when somebody does snipe, because I do have snipers on my team, but I know when they show up. If they show up, I know that 9 times out of 10 they're probably going to snipe. But nobody was here, so yeah, I knew there wasn't going to be any snipers. But yo, congratulations though. Yeah. But anyway, about E40.
like me, you know, I'm that sniper. You know, I'm like, when it comes to my squad, sometimes I may be that sniper. You know, I may be the one laying in the cut. You know, just quiet. You know, waiting for my perfect opportunity to strike.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man. So you know, at the end of the day, that's what the segments be about. You know, just reality talk. Like I said, that's the type of talk a lot of people don't like. You know? Because it's like fucking up a wet dream. You know, it's like, excuse me, ladies, sis, ladies who's listening to this, excuse me when I say this, but it's like walking in and your friend just came and walked in the room while you was in some good pussy. You know, like just bust in and shit. Like, you know, come on, bro. You know, you don't do shit like that. You just fucked up a whole move. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't. So that's what it's like for a lot of people out here. You know, it's like ruining. It's like you busting bubbles and shit. You know, because a lot of people walk around in this world. You know, they walk around in their own world sometimes. You know, and who are we to sit here and disturb the next person's, you know, world and all that kind of shit? Like, I'm not here to disturb your world, but you bring your world to my world. Just know that it's not going to mix, because my world is based upon facts and solid evidence.
Yep.
Your world is based upon feelings and emotion. You know what I mean? There's a difference.
Yep.
You know, I can feel how I want to feel. I can be as emotional as I want to be about the situation and the issue at hand. But my feelings and emotions is not going to change the reality that's at hand. You know what I'm saying? So.
Like, I've gotten into it with like my best friend that we've been 13 since we were 13 years old. Best friend, and we've had a conflict of opinions or stuff like that. He'll hit me with some facts, and I'm like, I can't negate that. There's nothing I can say to disprove those. You know, I'll look it up. I don't just rely on what he says. I will look it up, but and I've done the same with him.
That's how people hate for that shit, right? People hate for that shit. Like, it is crazy how many people get irritated when they say something. And if, you know, I'm the type of person, if you telling me something and it don't sound right, I'm going to look at you a little quizzical. First of all, is that right? Then I'm going to say to myself, and I'm going to tell you, let's look this up. This is why we got Google and shit. Like, don't get wrong, Google will lie to you and shit, but this is the reason why we got Google and all this shit, right? Because, I mean,
I will fact check your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, like, we have facts in the palm of our hands here.
Yeah, I will fact check you.
People hate that. They hate that shit. They be like, dude, man, you ain't got to do all that. No, I got to do all that. You know, because right now you're trying to tell me anything. And, you know, I gotta make sure that, you know, you're speaking actual facts, especially if you're speaking on something that I'm not too well informed on.
Yep.
You know, if I'm not too well educated on it, I'm not too well informed, I'm definitely going to go research.
Yep.
You know, I may not know a whole lot about it, but I know that sounds a little fishy. You know?
Yeah.
So,
because, like, there was one where, like, you know, it could have been. It could have, you know, because, you know, I'm not getting political here or nothing like that, but, like, there was something that my friend had told me about Joe Biden, right? And so I was like, it could be. This could be true. But when I went and researched it, the video was, like, edited and clipped. He didn't show the whole fucking video. It was taken out of context. Like, it was all kinds of shit. And the second I brought that shit to him, motherfucker left the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? That dude who made that video, he just fooled a million other people just like him.
Yep.
Right? Because, I mean, I hate to say it, it's like the world being flat.
Yeah. But you mean it's not? You mean it's not?
There's so many conflicts.
It's not flat?
On that right there.
It's not flat? What? What you talking about? It's not flat?
Man, see, now look, this is what I'm going to say. This is all I'm going to say about that issue right here. I'm going to say this. We all went to school.
Yeah.
We all learned about Christopher Columbus, right? We all knew about the Santa Maria, the Peter, and all them other motherfucking ships, right? They all sailed out by the Queen. They was shipped out to go find new land and all this other kind of shit, right? Treasures and land. This is what the Queen sent them out for. Technically, the truth behind that story is that the Queen sent them out to die. Because back then, everybody thought the world was flat. Right?
Well, no,
a whole lot of people thought the world was flat.
They figured it way before Columbus sailed, like back in like Plato's time and all that shit. Like way before Columbus, they figured the world was. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember the first dude that started figuring out about doing the first scientific stuff. His name is slipping my mind right now, but yeah, like when it comes to like, I look at it today, right? If the world was flat, you good and well know there'd be some social influencer, or there'd be people trying to make money, or come see the world's edge, people taking selfies. You know, that's just facts. That's just facts that people would be doing that right now. That's the age that we're in. We film everything, you know, so that's why, like, the world definitely isn't flat. But I mean, besides that, just besides all the jokes and stuff like that, just scientifically, like the flat Earth people, and some of them are good people. They just don't have the right information. They've disproven themselves. The upper tiers of the flat Earth movement have disproven themselves over and over again with their own things, you know. And so it's just, I just find that so funny that they do that. Oh, every time they try to prove themselves as the world being flat, they disprove it. So it's just like,
and I mean, it's just like scientists trying to disprove that they're trying to disprove God, right? Like they're trying to prove that there is no God, right? Scientists. Now here it is. I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious.
Right.
Which means I don't get down with Catholic, Muslim,
right.
Christian, and
I'm with you.
Madness. I'm not atheist, right? Like I believe that there is a God. Like I believe that there is a creator. You understand? I believe that out of everything that we're sitting here, I mean, you got to look at space, all these planets, these different planets. Like, think about how naive some people are. They think that we are the only planet that exists with life. You got a lot of people that think like that.
Yeah.
Right? But you can't look out here in the fucking universe and you're like, bro, there's no way in the world that we're the only fucking life, right? Nostradamus, there you go. Nostradamus, that's who you was thinking about?
Oh, Nostradamus was a fraud as fuck, but Nostradamus was fraud as fuck, man. But,
hey, we gonna have to chop it up. I see you got some knowledge over here, bro. We gonna have to chop it up.
Yeah, Nostradamus was fraud as fuck. But yeah, no, I feel you.
But yeah, you know, when it comes down to it, man, it's just you know, we just gotta wake up to the reality, man. You know, like I said, spiritual. I know that, you know, these things were created, you know, and oh yeah, people who could astral project, they predict the curves on the world. Okay. Yeah, so and that's the thing, right? You see when you're flying in a plane, bro, when you're sailing on a ship, when the sun is setting. Now don't get it wrong. I can see the point of how the world could be flat.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna give it to you. I can see the point of how it could be flat because think about it. We live in what is called an Earth atmosphere. We have an atmosphere here, right? Every planet has its own atmosphere, right? When you enter into the Earth atmosphere, you know, things and objects that enter into the atmosphere get 9 times out of 10 get burnt up, you know, like think about the asteroids and comets and shit when they get ready to hit the Earth or they coming into a collision with Earth. The motherfucker be so goddamn big, the size of the Empire State Building. By the time it enters the fucking Earth's atmosphere, it gets burnt up, it gets shrunk down, right? So that's the atmosphere, the sky, the clouds, all that good old stuff, right? Which creates the elements. And then you get down to ground level. Yep. You get down to the mountain ranges, you get down to the land, you get down to the ocean, right? I mean, I can see where flat, somewhat, dealing with us being inside our atmosphere, when you drop down from that sky down to the ground level, right? Yeah, the Earth is somewhat flat. You know, it is technically somewhat, but it's not flat. Like we're not sitting here with thin air. You know, I mean, we're in a dome here, obviously. You know, we're obviously inside of the dome, but yeah.
Well, like
that's the only thing that I can come with to justify the world being somewhere near flat.
Well, like with the reason why people say is we should be able to see, you know, like we should be able to see the curvature, and like when you first and people are shooting these rockets and they're like right in the atmosphere. Just because you see dark does not mean you are out of the atmosphere per se to be high enough to actually see Earth. You know what I mean? To see the curvature. The Earth is vast. It is vast. So to see curvature, you have to, it's like, you know, there. But we have pictures and people are like, oh well, it's because it's stitched together and blah blah blah. But it has to be. Like they have whole pictures. They actually have a whole thing on the Earth. But like a lot of these pictures are, for the most part, are a lot of different satellite images that they have stitched together, you know, because, you know, it takes a lot to run it. But, and they're trying to say, oh, NASA did that. But see, China has a camera that faces the Earth 24/7. And it's like, that's high enough to see the Earth as a whole, you know. So, like, it's just funny how people are just in such denial, or they want to be, you know, quote unquote right again. So, you know, and you know, that's fine. You know, it's not going to hurt anybody, but when they continuously spread the lies, and the problem with is the flat Earth stuff got unchecked because everybody just thought oh, these motherfuckers is crazy. We know the Earth is round, but it got left unchecked for so long that they were able to build a following. You know what I mean? So that now it's spreading lies, you know, and that's the problem. Yeah. It's spreading disinformation or misinformation, whatever the correct term is. You know, when you're spreading that, sometimes people, like you said, get so hard-headed, they don't want to believe the facts. They want to believe their opinion, you know. And like you said, you know, that when you're on ground level, it does look black because as far as you can see, it is what your eyes tell you. But your eyes are one of the biggest liars that there are. You know what I mean? Because that's why because like what we see, right? What we're seeing in real time, like right here, me and you, right now. That's actually in the past because it takes light to reflect to our eyes. So what we see in an everyday thing, what we're looking at, when I pick this up, I just technically picked that up in the past, because it takes light seconds and stuff like that to hit us. So it's just crazy how that is. People ask why, we don't see stars and all these space pictures and stuff. It's because, you either want to take the pictures of the Earth or you want to take pictures of the stars. You can't do both, because the camera has to do a long-term exposure, so it's just like, it's simple things like that, but I find it funny that to be able to have these conversations with people and stuff like that, and those are things I like to talk about, like, and when you, so yeah, I definitely love to chop it up with you.
Hey, definitely, Chef. I'm gonna be pulling up on you, man. I followed you too, man. So I'm gonna be pulling up on you.
Yeah, I got
Checking
you
your
followed.
lives out, man. And
All right.
we'll definitely be upgrade reward. What the hell is this?
Yeah, I got some things cooking right now. I got some. You know what sous vide cooking? You know how to cook sous vide? You know what that is?
You said ceviche or
No, sous vide. Sous vide cooking. It's like when you cook basically in water, right, at a constant temperature. So, like, say for instance, you cook on a steak, you will have the most tenderest fucking steak by cooking sous vide. What you do is you vacuum seal it, and when you vacuum seal it, you can then dip it in the water, like cook it in the constant temperature of water. So whatever you set the water to be, then it will never go over that temperature once it hits that temperature. If you like your steaks at medium or rare or whatever temperature you like your steak at, it will never go over your 130, 140 degree temperature. But the longer you let it sit, the more tender piece of meat you'll get. You know what I mean? So, oh shit, here, let me hit you with a follow back. All right, I got you. I got you easy. Um, the theory of vibration. Like, wait, from what we see. Wait, what we see isn't actually what we see the most. Reality is. Yeah, that's true. But like I was saying, easy, that what we see is always going to be in the past. There's no time where we will ever see in the present ever. Oh snap! What? All right. What happened? The internet died? How long have I been? Oh, I've been on 2 hours anyway.
Select the channel. Hey, Chef. Thank you. What you eating, Teddy? Thank you, Chef.
I want to hit your beat, okay, come on. And it be okay because they got black different flavors.
Mm-hmm. Is that your daughter?
Yes.
Do you do her hair? Her hair looks really pretty.
Yes, I did.
It looks good. Thank you, Chef.
I do it every now and then. I'm mostly similar to a hairdresser. But I did that.
Looks good. Thank you, Chef. Hey, I have a PK right after this that requires a minimum. Just saying. Do you do friendly PKs? Do you ever sign up for the friendly PKs?
Well, not really. These are the only ones I've been signing up for. These through the agency. I haven't signed up for any other one.
You get 500.
Say that again.
But you, PKs, the ones that we're doing right now, you get 500 beans just for showing up to it. So these are the best ones.
But these are the only ones that I've been signed up for.
They're good. Get away from me. Everybody keeps wanting to touch me. I have animals. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and they expect full attention as soon as I get home.
They ain't seen you all day.
Kick it what, Chef? Oh, the bells. Are you talking about the bells? What are you talking about? So, I didn't look. Oh, yeah, you're right. You can't get them, Chef. I didn't look. Are you part of the family?
Yes, I'm here.
I followed you. I just didn't get a chance to look.
Yes, I'm.
Chef, you had your chance.
I'm with Sucker Free.
Okay. You like them?
Yeah, they're pretty straight.
My family is pretty cool. We need old heads. These people PKs weren't coming. Yeah, but you guys, you old people had better opportunities than we do. I don't even get a chance to shoot for the 40K bonus, so I don't want to hear it. It ain't lies. No, I'm not lying. I hear all the throwback stories all the time. Uh-oh, hold on, I have a message.
One, thank you for joining my live. Incognito, thank you for joining my live.
We didn't get Oh, so you guys didn't get bonuses like after your first 2 months? That's the other thing is that I don't even get bonuses right now. I have to wait for.
Now, when I first joined, they started in like straight at 40K. When you come on, you get straight 40K from the door.
Okay, apologies.
Yes, it was 40K. That's exactly what it
Yeah,
was.
no, he's saying, you know how now there's bonuses for 10, 20, and 30K? He's saying when he first started, those options weren't available. It was only 40K.
No, they wasn't. That's all it was 40K. Like when I got on in 2020, that's what it was, 40K.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully, I can just call them. I think I'm at 5 right now. 5. Yeah, I'm at 5 right now. And it's the second week. So, I don't know. I'll be lucky if I hit that.
Well, don't feel bad. I'm at 6.
6,000 or 16?
6,000.
Yeah, I think I'm at that.
Don't feel bad.
My phone is so hot right now. Like, I'm about to stand with my phone in the fridge. Like, I'm afraid it's going to shut off in the middle of this. Chef, that's kind of how I am right now. Like, I came in the middle of January, and they originally told me that I wouldn't get any bonus. Like, I wouldn't get a bonus for hours. I wouldn't get a bonus for making 10K. I would not get a bonus.